America, get your freedom, freedom. Tell them greedy politicians we don't need them, need them. Time to wake up, America. Put power back in your own hands. Our government's been hijacked by a two-party system, Republican, Democrats. They pay off the media, and nobody else can get their voices heard. The media doesn't care about independent candidates because Republican, Democrats pay their meal ticket. It's time we change that, America. It's time you reach in your heart and find out a real president candidate that's not going to lie to you every day. That's not going to tell you one thing and do the exact opposite. I wish that this country had a real media process, but it's been bought out. The only local media outlets, internet media, is probably the only thing that tells the truth anymore. And it hurts my heart that they take and they cover up for these two candidates that lie to us on a daily basis. Scroggie16 wants North Carolina to come around. Come on, Raleigh. Rally around your independent candidate. Freedom, freedom. Tell them greedy politicians we don't need them, need them. I want to talk to you today about legalizing hemp, America. I have seen this epidemic of heroin go around killing a lot of people lately. And I started researching why. Like, why is heroin a big thing right now? Well, I can tell you why. They say that alcohol and hemp is a gateway drug. I say the pharmaceutical company is a gateway drug. And these kids, they eat some of these pills, and the pills get hijacked, the price goes up. And then they get withdrawals. And then they go on the streets and they find some heroin and they shoot it up and they kill themselves. But that's what the government is doing. And they'll ban you for hemp, but you'll get in trouble for having an eighth of weed in Texas. You'll go to jail. But at the same time, the pharmaceutical companies can make all these pills and distribute them like candy to all our citizens. Scroggie16 wants to put a change to that, America. I want to regulate the FDA. No more handing pills out like candy. And let's legalize hemp and make use of our resources. It mind boggles me how our politicians can have classified emails covered up. They can have no taxes since '94, loopholes. But if an honest man goes through Texas and gets pulled over by the police with an eighth of weed in his car, he's going to go to jail and serve time and have to pay all these fines. But these billionaire politicians, they have nobody watching over them. They can do whatever they want at any point in time. Scroggie16 was the point into that. Somebody needs to be held accountable for what they do. And you can't watch yourself. You can't judge yourself like these politicians are doing. The FBI should be ashamed of yourselves. We as Americans should stand up and demand more from our leaders. We should question authority. It's okay to question authority when authority is rubbing in your face that they're liars and that they're cheaters and that Republican and Democrats are one group together that gives nobody a voice. There's never any independent candidates in the debates because they're bought out. Fox News is bought out. Everybody is bought out, America. It's time to reach in your heart and realize that you're not bought out, that you still have a voice, and that you still make a difference. We can't rely on media. I think we should ban media altogether. It's just like a cartoon or a TV show, you know? They don't give you real topics anymore. Hillary Clinton got all her questions before the debates anyways from the media. It's time we stand up together, America. Every year they have a dinner with the president, and they all laugh about how dumb we are. And it's pretty appalling to watch, the correspondence dinner. And it's time we put an end to that too. We really got to think about the future, America. The next war we're going to have is going to be over water. It's going to be a water war that you've never seen. You think oil is a fun war? Wait till the water war comes. We've been at war over oil for 17 years. The water war might take 40 years. We need to build desalination camps along our along our seasides and our high tides, like Miami, Florida. It floods on a daily basis. Let's pull the water out of the ocean and make fresh water, America. The time is now for real change. And we got to be progressive. We can't wait for the problem to happen to address it. We got to look for the problem in the future and address it now. We've been playing catch up too long because these two-party systems have been lying for us for too long. We need to break through the chain, America. We need to realize what we're here for, what your light inside is here for. It's to step out and support your third-party candidate. There has to be another voice. The time for now is real change. It's in your heart, America. It's going to start now. It's going to ripple down. The youth are what's going to happen next. The youth will be the answer. Fire them up, America. Rally around your independent candidate. All right, Eric Rock Brown and the Rock Club Foundation is coming up. I just want you to know I love you, America, and it's in your heart. The change starts now, and it starts in your heart. Freedom, freedom, tell them greedy politicians we don't need them.
Good day, America. This is Eric Rock Club Foundation, and I've been all around the world. I've been in 20 newspapers, and now it seems like the news don't care about us anymore. They're standing right there, 10 feet from us to our left with the cameras behind us. As soon as we was setting up, they turn our cameras away from us because they don't want to see us and our power as people. But we believe in your power, America. We believe in your voice. We believe that you will hear what we have to say because we love you and you will love us. We love each other. We all are family. And that's what the Rock Club Foundation is all about, is bringing the people together and bringing the family together. It's crazy that I go to these protesters and these people and people have so many broken hearts and broken dreams and broken ambitions, and they have their dreams smashed by the big corporations, smashed by the big drug dealers, handing out drugs at the protesters and breaking up our dreams. So here they go. They're taking their equipment and they're walking away as we are doing our speeches. Why they should be filming us? Because we are, we don't have a voice unless we demand a voice. And so here we are, rocking the road, taking over, making changes. We believe in your power, America. We believe in your opportunity. We believe in your voice. We believe in your power to make a difference. We believe in the president. We put all our eggs in the basket of a president candidate that we don't even believe in. We believe in president candidates, but we don't believe in them. We believe that they will make a change, but we need to stop believing president candidates, and we need to start believing in ourselves and our power to make changes. And I wonder, you wake up one day and realize that if you were president, what things will you change? And why do you have to wait until the day that you're president? Why can't you make changes today? Why can't you fight for what you believe in? Because we are all the people. We have brought forth this nation to make a more perfect union of the people. And by the people, of the people, for the people, to create a more perfect union. Should I sing a song? So thank you for being you, and thank you for being true, and thank you for the things and other things you do. Everybody, everyone, and everyone, and everybody, everyone, you. Thank you. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being true, and thank you for the things and other things you do.
All right, America, we're just walking around the Capitol here in North Carolina spreading the good word, and we came across this war memorial, Swords to Plowshares, Memorial Bell Tower. And we're going to ring the bell here, but just reading this is amazing what's going on here. I'm so glad people are standing up against this war. 22 suicides a day. I'm going to try to find the guy putting it on and see if he has any words for you, America. That's the plow bell right there.
Hey, dear the God, Rock Club Foundation, live your dreams. We love you. Peace and love, my friends.
There's deer right here. All right, let's go. Here we go. Hey, man.
Yeah, so
You'd like to tell us about this tower here?
Okay, here we are at the state capitol in Raleigh, and behind me is our touring project for Veterans for Peace, the Swords to Plowshares Memorial Bell Tower. This was inspired by a World War I bell tower that's just a little ways down Hillsborough, that has a bronze door with this passage from Isaiah that Jews, Christians, and Muslims, from Old Testament, Jews, Christians, and Muslims all take as prophetic, and secular people can also see that, the beauty of that dream that out of the terrible human waste and devastation of war, that we take the weapons, the swords, and turn them into something that can sustain life because that's what veterans, especially combat veterans, generally want more than anything.
Right.
And so we're trying to produce a dialogue somehow along the way since the original Armistice Day. My granddad's British and Austrian fought on opposite sides of that war. I remember on Memorial Day and Veterans Day how that has caused all kinds of pain and suffering through the generations, emotionally and otherwise. They rang the bells to mourn all the dead and wounded to mark the anniversary of the armistice that was signed on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. And so we're approaching the centennial, and it's vital that we not only remember the American dead, but anybody wherever this bell tower has traveled. It's made from beer and soda cans. It's just a grassroots project, and people add inscriptions. This is made by a mother to her son, who died in combat, one who died took his own life because of his memories of all the death he saw. One to two friends, one who resisted the war but still suffered. He stood trial, and then his brother, the other who went and fought and returned, very burdened. There's inscriptions in Arabic.
Wow.
There's here's one made by a Saudi who was here last year, who to a relative. I mean, Syria. Well, yeah, but he was a Saudi, but a relative who had died in Syria. So we feel that by increasing the dialogue, just as the peace president is trying to bring that message of discussing, how can we take all these resources and do something that's
how can we turn the swords into plowshares?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, that's awesome. I want to ring the bell. I want to ring the bell.
All right.
All right.
And let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
We're all affected, but how have you or people very close to you been very directly affected by war?
Yeah, both my grandparents were in war, and my granddad came back from the war and took his own life after World War II.
Well, you could go ahead and ring the bell now. You could also add an inscription for your grandfather if you want to take a few minutes to sit down and do that.
Yeah.
And to tell in his memory and to tell that story you just told me in however way you feel is fitting. Generally, wherever it's traveled, up to the National Mall in Washington, D.C., to other places, Veterans for Peace have brought this. People have been adding inscriptions. We ask them to share their story, to have a fuller dialogue about about the suffering and about hope too, how we can beat swords into plowshares. And
I'll definitely do that after.
Okay.
I'm gonna ring the bell.
Go ahead and ring now. Ring now in hope, and you can go on in there if you like, or just.
I'm going in.
Okay.
America, it's time to realize this bell needs to be rung every day. We need to stop all wars. It's in our heart, America. There's no reason to fight over resources. We all share the same resources. If we share, it's like anything. We can share, it makes it better. If a kid doesn't share in middle school, what happens? He gets put in timeout. But if countries don't share, they can just blow each other up. There's no timeout for them. It's time to put them in timeout. America needs a little timeout time. I love you, America. Let's ring this bell of freedom. Let's ring it of peace and love. I love him.
Thank you.
Wait. He wants to get
I love him, and I never got to meet him because of the war. He kind of went before when I was a baby, and I never really got to talk to him. So,
and so tell
I
us,
love you, and I never met you, but I'm working for you to end all war, and I want to let him know that I'm taking a stand, so that in the future that other people can see their granddad and they can see their child.
Well, let's find a place for you to hang that and ring one again for your granddad.
And let's ring this one together. If you won't mind filming us.
Yeah. I'll be happy to do that.
The end of war starts in your heart, America. Let's ring this bell together as Americans. Everybody ring this bell.
Not too hard. Not too hard. There you go.
The channel Fox News is out there right now, America, and they're not covering any of these stories because they're bought out. They don't care about peace. They probably promote war. The mainstream media is lying to you. They're across the street and they're not covering anything. They're just over there sitting, drinking coffee, saying they're busy. But the time is now for us to be our own media, to tell our own friends, get our own message out. We can't trust the media. And what they're doing now is disgraceful to this country and to themselves. And we just had to say, we're at the bell tower for peace. It is possible, America. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not.
Like, take your picture, fellas.
All right.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares. This is hemp, America. If we start growing hemp and using the resources wisely, that will be our plowshare. But they do not want us to use hemp. They have all these laws where you get arrested for having a plant. America, it's time to realize that these guys are lying to us. I'm telling you, I can't tell you any more directly than this. You're being played like a fiddle. It's Scroggie16. I love you, America.